Hey there, roguelike fans. Welcome to a Let's Play of Frozen Depths. I mentioned a few videos ago that I was kind of looking to play this game, and this Let's Play will be released on December 31st. So, given that's the height of the cold season, I don't mean cold and flu season, I mean the frigid norths of Canada where I live should allegedly be quite frigid by then, although it's been a warm winter so far. Global warming, we're all dead. But in the spirit of not dying yet and surviving in the frozen wastelands of Toronto, let's give it a try at Frozen Depths. This is a game I've been eager to try for some time and haven't got around to it. There are a lot of games I'm aware of or have played. There's a lot of games I've played extensively, roguelikes, that I've been dying to showcase on this channel, but many of them are 7-day roguelikes and or began as such, and owe their beginnings to a given 7-day roguelike challenge. And given our policy of trying to play them appropriately in batches of, by appropriate year, we're going to get to them eventually, but it may be years or decades before we get there. This game, though, although it was begun in 2004, and I think last released in 2014, it's not a part of a challenge. It was just a game a guy made for the sake of making it. That guy, incidentally, is named Glowy. That's his name, at least in the roguelike community. That's his tag, his handle, gamer tag. I don't know how you say it. His faux name. I don't know his real name, and I wish I did, because I've been eager to try this game. Let's take a look at Frozen Depths. It's a very traditional roguelike with only a few things that set it apart in terms of making it unique. But I love traditional roguelikes, so fuck it. Let me just move this over here. We're playing with a keyboard. Let's press 1 to start a new adventure. Nope. Let's click into our window first, and then I'll press 1. This game you can, incidentally, the very first thing I did when I opened it was I right-clicked the top, clicked Properties, and expanded the font size. Some games that'll fuck up. This game does not fuck up. It just looks better. So I played it in 36 font, and now it's a nice big thing to look at for me. There is a known shortcut that leads deeper into the dungeon complex. Only experienced and well-equipped fighters are allowed to risk it. Are you a battle-hardened veteran? Not in this game, I'm not. This is kind of neat. The game is 35 levels long. Originally it was 50. At some point, Glowy decided it was just kind of tedious to be 50, so he made it 35. But even that, you can skip if you want. You can skip the first 7 floors, and it just kind of equips you as if you've found a bunch of stuff. It gives you average starting gear and stuff as if you cleared the first 7 levels. We're not going to do that. We're going to play the game in its entirety here. Well, we're probably not going to. We're probably going to die, but we're going to attempt to play the game in its entirety by pressing 1. No, take me to the main entrance. Would you like to play a specific character or a randomly chosen one? Let's play a specific one. See this character creation. Character creation is pretty simple. Select your race. You've only got 3 options. We got dwarves, humans, and elves. The real differentiation, dwarves are stat-based. They're strong and tough. They have lots of hit points. They have less special points. Those are the skill points and such. They are ideal warriors. At least as I understand it, those are skill points and such. They are ideal warriors. They're straightforward combatants. Bump to attack, simple guys. Humans, jacks of all trades. Average number of hit points, average number of special points, good with all trainings. And at the far end of the spectrum, elves, weaker, rely on special skills. Less hit points, more accuracy, lots of special points, ideal archers. What are we going to play there, man? We probably survive longest as a dwarf because... let's face it, I'm new to this game, and it sounds like it'd be a pretty simple way to play. On the other hand, playing a human would let us experience more of the game with these. Let's play a human. Let's be a straightforward human. We got 3 classes we can choose from. Warriors, the easiest training to start with. Melee weapon proficiency, straightforward, seek and destroy. Rely on high hit points and damage. We probably should have played a dwarf then. Less special points for... I think it takes less special points, perhaps. Skill points, I don't know. For special strikes. Their first skill is a warrior's rending strike. Or you can play a ranger, challenging training early on. Melee and ranged proficiency. Commonly dual wielders or hybrids. Thrown weapons use a support, unspecialized but flexible arsenal. Or at the far end, we got the archers who are shoot-em-ups. Let's go with a warrior. We play a human warrior. Select your starting weaponry, a 2-handed weapon or a 1-handed and shield. I always like to have a bit of defense, so let's go with 1-handed and shield. Select an attribute to boost with extra training. We got strength, vitality, dexterity. I'm going to go with vitality. Let's try and survive here. Hit point gain. We get bonus hit point gain per level, and we get hit point regeneration. That sounds fucking nice. What is your name? Let's find a good name here. Let's call him Gorson. You only get 9 characters here, so let's go with Gorson. Let's just call it that. Generating dungeon, please wait. Okay, you can see it's a standard ASCII style roguelike. Let's try the question mark right off the bat, our standard standby, and there we go. Look at that. We get a help screen. So we're using a number pad to move. We understand the standard up and down with greater than or less than on stairs. W is like fast travel. Lets you follow the corridor. If we had a bow, we could shoot with an S, not fire. Usually it's F, a lot of these games. T for throw, F for change range target. I is a standard inventory. E is your equipment screen. So kind of like Warlock of Firetop Mountain, it sounds like we're differentiating between what we're carrying versus what we're currently wielding. G to get stuff. Use a dungeon feature under you. Chat with a sage or smith. Change your fighting style. A lot of games do that, and I always find it confusing. Underscore pray. L look. All right. Let's go. Let's press a ski. Let's press I and see what we're carrying. We have fire mead. A wooden small shield. A one-handed crude copper sword. And flintstone. Let's press E to see if we've equipped this. Let's press escape to get out of this. Let's press E to see if it's equipped or not. Yes, we are currently already using our copper sword, our small shield. We have a thrown weapon. I don't know if I need to fear those dogs enough to say, we got a regeneration. I don't think I'm going to waste a thrown weapon yet. So you can see we have SP is 12. That's our special points. I guess that's what that is. It allows you to do special things. So it's like a mana kind of, I guess. I haven't played this yet, let's be honest. I don't usually dive in and play stuff. I've done a habit of it lately, and part of that's because my hands bug me enough that I'm afraid to waste time practicing, and then I don't have this ability to play. Let's just look around. A strange hovering light. Snowy floor. There's a hostile spearhorn deer. We can get more information on it. Let's press E. Danger rating 1. Okay. It's 100% speed, whatever that means. Chance to hit us is 54%. Chance to dodge us is 5%. I'm assuming, unless that's our chance to hit it. It doesn't have a ranged weapon. It is a living being. It has charges. Maximum health 17. It does 4 to 5 damage. Alright. Looks like melee armor and ranged armor are differentiated. That's pretty neat. And a little quote here. Evolution works rapidly in the dangerous underground complexes. Ordinary deer have grown a single razor-sharp horn to impale any intruders on their territory. Let's press a key to get out of this. It might be able to kill us, actually. I don't know what a charge does. Maybe we should let's get off of a linear line with it so it doesn't charge us. Let's just hack at it. We miss it. It charges us. It critically hits, but it merely scratches us. We took 1 damage. I don't like the fact that we're going to be facing 2 of them soon. We can't hit to save our lives here, guys. Alright, we finally hit it. It's badly injured. Let's finish it off. We got it. I'm just using bump to attack. Bump into the monster, and we are attacking it with our one-handed copper sword. It's barely injured. We dodge. It's almost dead. It hits, but we're still doing okay. I think we'll be able, if we truly can regenerate, that's an ability we allegedly have, then we'll be okay. Alright, we hit it. We kill it. We've killed 2 monsters here. You can see our experience is at 4% of what we need. We're at character level 1, dungeon level 1 out of 35. We're on turn 16. We have no money. You can see our strength, vitality, dexterity, agility, and stamina are our base stats here. Let's walk around a bit and see if this is... let's just even pause. Is it... Yeah, we are regenerating. Okay. Whoops, we found a new thing. I see an M coming. Sorry. You carefully... I didn't mean to do this, but we bumped into this. You carefully approach the weird levitating ball of light. But to your surprise, it sucks you in before you manage to react. God damn it. Kaleidoscopic colors swirl in your eyes until you emerge into a small, windowless training room. Alone in this safe spot. Removed from time and space. You are able to train peacefully for a while to improve one of your traits further. That's awesome. Press space. What do we want to do? We could get extra... Here's our various traits. Let's see here. Extra hit points, extra special points. We don't know how to use those yet. Extra dodge. That could be useful. Extra hit point regeneration. I'm going to go with extra hit points. There you go. 26 out of 26. Let's look around. That's great. The objective in this game, by the way, on level 35, we're here to discover why our world is becoming more and more cold. For some reason, it's freezing, and we need to figure out why. After you're done training, you return back to the snowy dungeon to continue your quest. The light disappears behind you in a blast of energy that melts the floor underneath. You step into the slush, which sticks into you and slows you down. Uh-oh. What is this dude coming at us? A hostile mud monster. Okay. Okay. Got it. I understand. Special note to soaks your clothing. We haven't really talked about the one key feature that differentiates this dungeon crawl from other dungeon crawls, and it's not just thematic. You're seeing a bit of, it's frozen depths. We're seeing weird shit like, spike-horned deers and mud monsters. These are somewhat unusual, not just a standard goblin and kobold. The main differentiating factor in this game is that cold is an enemy. It's not so bad right now, but as we get deeper, it's going to get a lot more cold, and we will have to find ways to keep ourselves warm. If our body temperature drops too much, we're going to die. So that's a major thing we have to watch out for. You can see special notes, it soaks your clothes. Obviously, if your clothes get wet and it's cold, that's a problem. I think we're still going to be okay here, but deeper in, we could have problems with this. From the mud pools, ponds, and puddles rise strange new forms of life, so fresh that all of them haven't been named properly. Hence, this rolling mass of dirt is simply called a mud monster. All right, well, let's. I think we can kill it. Let's let it come to us. It hits us, but it merely scratches us. It hits us, but merely scratches us. We hit it. It's badly injured. It hits us, merely scratches us. I want to see if it tells us if it soaks us. Keeping an eye on our stats and on what's listed below. Fuck me. We got to kill this thing fast. Okay, we got it. I don't know if there's food or anything in this. Our style is normal, by the way. Let's, what's this? Can't get that, can we? G, get. No, it's just the thing that slowed us down. Because we stepped in it. You see we have a slow next to our turn. I imagine it'll wear off as we move around. A pair of wet linen mittens here. Let's get that using G. Let's take a look at it. What do we know about it? Wet linen mittens. We're not using them because they're not in blue. Incidentally, this is a generic tip for ASCII game designers in the modern world. Didn't matter back in the old days, but it kind of does now, because people are inevitably, hopefully, going to pick up your game and make a Let's Play of it. And I know from experience, I can read this fine, the Firemead Wooden Small Shield. It looks beautiful on my screen right now. But if I record this as a video and put it up, I've seen a million of these videos up by different people, not specifically for Frozen Depths, I've seen some. But blue, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that blue looks like shit on a screen. It becomes very, very hard to read. I don't know why. It just doesn't record right. Certainly on a TV screen it looks bad, but even if I watch YouTube on this, maybe it's YouTube compression, I don't know. So be aware, I can read all this stuff. I don't know how well you're going to be able to. Wet linen mittens, can we learn anything about them? E, examine the item. You do some basic tests with the item to determine its properties. It appears to be a perfectly ordinary piece of clothing, useful against the cold temperature. It's wet, so it offers less protection against the cold, but still better than nothing. Let's try putting that on. How do we equip that? E. On our hands, gauntlets, G. No items of that type? I thought that would be the wet mittens. Let's try, cloth gloves. I think the asterisk symbolizes the fact that we have something we could be using for that. So let's equip O. And a wet pair of mittens. Okay. Z to close equipment. Let's keep moving around. You can overheat as well. You can actually gain, process. How do we get rid of this fucking slow? Is it going to ever go away from us? Alright, we got that one easy. We're at 9% of the experience we need to level up. I'm liking this game already, guys. I love straightforward dungeon crawls. I love it when they're cleanly made. And what the hell did that say? I didn't see. Is there M for previous messages? Yeah. Your movements aren't slow anymore. Got it. I love when they're cleanly made. I love when they're straightforward, and especially one like this. It just adds a simple twist, so it's not quite the standard, but is still pretty fucking basic. I like basic roguelikes, man. I just do. You kick the ice block, but it doesn't shatter yet. Apparently I have to do that a lot. Let's take a look at it. That's all we can see about it. Can't examine it? No. Z, exit. Alright, we smashed it. What is that dude? A hostile winter ant. What do we know about him? He's easier to kill than the other mud monster there. Special notes pack creature. Probably means it travels in groups. Always on the move with a few wingmen. Are they pink from the cold? Or is it a fashion statement among the ant population? Let's find out. There's something else coming. We also see an ant. Is that another character? A hostile rat. Let's take a look at it. Pretty basic. Does a lot of damage compared to some of them. A little tougher than the ant. This rodent, although surprisingly aggressive, looks like the most ordinary being here. Let's take a look at the at symbol. What the hell is that? A deep smith. So this is somebody you got to use the C to chat with. All right, let's let these guys come at us. Come at me, bro. All right, I killed it. It's almost dead. We got it. We got it, boys. Yeah, true to word, they're traveling in a pack here. Oh, God, are they ever? Doesn't look like they're going to be that tough to kill, though. They're pretty straightforward. We can just keep bumping to attack. As long as we don't let them get multiple angles on us, we'll be okay. A crude willow bow here. Let's grab that by pressing G. Let's equip, perhaps, as our second weapon. B. Oh, we are already using a shield. Let's not do that. I'm surprised it doesn't say that. Where does it say shield? Oh, there it is, of course, in shield. Dadoy. So second weapon would be if you're using pardon me, multiple weapons. Perhaps we put it in the Flintstone one. I just want to see if that would work. Equip. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not trying to do that. C. No, we only have that. I'm not sure if we have to equip it or if it's just automatic. You can use it. I don't know. Don't know, guys. Let's just carry it for now, and we'll see if we can't figure it. Am I missing an obvious, use bow? No, I guess not. All right. It doesn't much matter yet. Let's go pick up this money first. I'm sure that's money, and then we'll talk to this smith. Some money. There's the exit to the next level. 5 coins. Let's press... hey, wait, it says hello. Press C to chat. Welcome to my forge adventure. I offer thee the following services. You can repair an item, destroy a piece of cursed equipment, sell items... Could sell him our bow, given we don't know how to use it. Exchange materials or craft an item from supply materials. I'm liking this, boys. This looks good. Let's try selling him our bow. Given we don't know how to use it yet. I can't use this yet. Let's try pressing enter here. Nope. Let's press S for sell. You really want to sell it? Yeah. I'll find better / have to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Here comes another guy. Alright. 21% of the experience we needed. We're not going down that level until we absolutely have to. Smash that ice block apart. You hit the Arctic Chameleon. I didn't look and see what this was. Let's learn more about it. E. What do we know? We've already heard it a bit. Does higher damage again, 3 to 5 instead of 2 to 5 from the rat and 1 to 5 or 1 to 4 from a lot of these creatures. Special notes as a chameleon. Normally, Arctic chameleons use their shifting colors as a way to hide from danger. Now it seems they've formed color-coded bestial factions in the shifting dungeon environment. I've never seen bestial spelled with an A. I've always seen it just B-E-S. Like bestial. Sometimes I mispronounce it as bestial, but I think it's bestial. Danger rating is still 1, so... Alright, it's dead. Let's let this guy come at us. Pair of leather gauntlets here. Let's definitely get that. Get. Equip in the gauntlet section. Leather gauntlets. They give us base +1. Alright. Just keep an eye on our shield's taking a bit of damage. But it's more or less okay. Here's another item. What's that? That is a hostile bat. Straightforward. Very weak. Danger rating 3, though. Its speed is 200%. I guess that's why we can't really get away from it. Bats look like rats with wings. Strangely aggressive for an ordinary small animal, only faster. Let's get this. So 16 arrows. Well, fuck. We got rid of our bow, unfortunately. That was the other reason I thought we'd get rid of the bow. We didn't have any arrows. Alright, we killed that thing. What is this thing coming at us? A hostile blood pixie. Maximum health 17. 2 to 5 damage. Special notes, it drains life. Blood pixies are like a combination of berserkers and vampires, only in miniature size. These pixies have gone mad with their hunger for blood. That's fucking terrifying. Fortunately, it's danger rating 1. I think we can probably just take it on. Alright, it's dead. A white wand. Let's get that and examine it. Inventory. Let's examine this. You do some basic tests with the item to determine its properties. You can't understand the item's functions as you haven't identified it yet. Consulting a sage is a common way to identify items. Okay. Let's just carry it for now. Lots of interesting stuff in here. I should probably be waiting, you know, like in healing up before I stupidly advance into further dangerous territory. Winter ant and the mud monster switch places. Okay. Alright, we opened up some sort of item it dropped. Several items and some money here. You pick up 22 coins. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, linen mittens. Take everything. And linen socks. Let's investigate what these are. E. It appears to be a perfectly ordinary piece of clothing, useful against the cold temperature, so better than our wet ones. And examine these. Alright, well, let's equip on our gloves. Let's put on the not-so-wet mittens. B. A little bit more damage, though. And in the P, let's put in our linen socks. Close the equipment. Alright, what is... Oh, fuck. We got it. What is that? A hostile carrion vulture. Contagious sickness. Uh-oh. Nowadays, the depths are full of fresh, decaying, as well as ancient corpses. Plenty of food for the hungry vultures, though they also carry hideous diseases as a side effect. Let's try throwing shit at that, because I don't want to get diseased. How do we throw? Was it S? S to shoot with it, but no, T to throw. If we do this, yes, you can. You don't have to be on a diagonal, apparently. Let's throw our thrown weapon, which is flint. I missed. I hit it. It's badly injured. Throw one more time. We got it. Okay. Let's go pick up our... I didn't know you could do this. Oh, we also got volcanic honey, whatever that means. Let's look that up in a second. Inventory. Volcanic honey, examine. You do some basic tests with the item to determine its properties. This is a non-magical food item whose exact purpose is to increase your warmth. Okay, we'll keep that on hand. Lots of items in here. A willow bow. Hey, we got another one. A bubbly potion. Let's get that. Well, now that I know we can get these back, let's keep throwing shit at this thing. Oh, we don't really need to, though. We know for sure we can take it on. There's a spirit veil made of heavy fabric here. You could peek behind the veil. Not yet. I don't know what that means. Linen socks. Okay, well, let's get it. A crude copper axe. I'll see how that compares with my my current weapon. Crude copper axe. Examine. It's got high. It's got 30 out of 30. You did some. Okay, fair enough. Can we learn anything more about it? Base 1.5. Whatever that means. Its weight is 5. Its durability is 30 out of 30. How do we look at our equipment again? E. A. Can we compare anything here? It has a... Okay, base 2.5 is the 2... Oh, it's a two-handed thing, though. I see. Let's stick with our sword. I like my shield. A stand covered in fresh blood here. The ingredients seem to indicate that a weapon or a piece of armor could be placed here. Let's use it. Apparently we have to unequip our thing first. No, it's here. One-handed crude. Let's put our sword on it. See what happens. I have a feeling it's going to get enchanted. Blood starts gushing from the cracks of the stand immediately after placing the item. The gushing soon stops after the item is completely covered in blood, after which the blood in the stand becomes dry. You take the newly branded item back from the stand. It's now a vaporizing crude copper sword. What do we know about that? It immediately destroys all ice blocks it sees. Alright, fair enough. We still equipping it? Yep. Alright, well, let's look behind the veil, whatever that means. Let's get our health back first. What did that just say? M. Slosh. I don't know what that means. Come on. Give me my health. There we go. U to use. You take a look behind the spirit veil. You see an ethereal, smiling face of the Veil Spirit. The Spirit's gentleness grants you energy to continue. Your peak energy level feels improved. I think I got special points. Permanent upgrade to my special points. I could continue doing that if I wanted to. Apparently. I'm not going to do it right now. Feels like that could be tempting fate. I think I got a permanent upgrade to my special points. I think it was less than 16. Wasn't it 12? Could be wrong. Maybe it just refills your special points. Alright, that dude's dead. We're at 50% of the experience we need. We got more coins. Oh, here comes another ant. Alright, this first level is pretty straightforward. I am nonetheless loving it. Whoa, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck me. This is the dude who can poison us. Or, we can't. We're in it now, man. What are we going to do? Alright, we killed it, I think, without it diseasing us. Can you use disease as a word? Or as a verb, rather? Looks like the entirety of the map's going to fit on this screen. That's pretty cool. Oh, what is that? It's got a weird thing around it. Maybe it's a hero or something? A hostile, agile blood pixie. Danger rating 9. Mother T fuck. I'm assuming this is something that's going to scare the hell out of us. How do we use our skill, our special skills? S or something like that. Skills. Learn skills, use skills. Quickly use selected skill. Let me look and see how that works. Let's press D. We have Warrior's Rending Strike. I wonder if you have to do that right next to, right next to this dude. I'm going to try and move. Okay, zombie. I'm going to try that right off the bat. Let's use Warrior's Rending Strike. Can we E to examine it? I'll try E first. No, it didn't work. Alright. Quick selection, it says asterisk. Like, is that what we press asterisk to use it? Maybe that's what it's telling us. Let's try pressing asterisk and see what happens. No. What did it say about using the quick? Maybe asterisk means that's the one we selected for quick use. So we want to use A to use it. You prepare to rend flesh. And now I'm going to press to the right. You hit the agile blood pixie. It is badly injured. Good. It's bleeding. Hopefully that means it's losing health every turn. I don't have enough to do that again. You can see our special... How much special points did that take? That's pretty neat. So it takes 9 special points. And you can see it's written in red now. That implies we can't do it, I guess. That's pretty cool. But we killed it, though. We survived the encounter with a Danger 9. Leather Greaves. Let's pick that up. Get. Inventory for our legs, I guess. We want to do that. So equip on our leggings. F. Leather Greaves. Excellent. Fragile leather greaves. Fair enough. Alright, that looks to be the level. I think we are done. Do we want to try and use this? Do we dare try and use this again and see if we shoot up to 16 if we go behind it? Let's look and use it again. You only see the dungeon wall in front of you. I guess you can only use it once. The engravings have disappeared. Okay. Oh no, that's not the whole thing. We can go down here. You see a crude copper axe here. Well, let's get it, of course. Slosh. What does slosh mean? Maybe we're hearing something? Sloshing around in the darkness? There's a frozen body of a long-dead adventurer here. The body is hugging a bag, which you could loot. Yep. You carefully open the bag and reveal a pair of wet linen trousers. Obviously, I'm going to put those on. Get. Equip. On our clothing legs. Cloth trousers. N. Wet linen trousers. Z. Blood pixie. After killing like the queen of the blood pixies, I'm not so frightened of it. More leather greaves. Shall we examine those, see if they're better? We have fragile. Those are the ones we're wearing, I think. You haven't used this piece of equipment yet, so you can't come to a conclusion. We can just try equipping it. B. The leather. It's a blessed item. It's better than a normal item of its kind. It's written in yellow. It has only 17 durability right now. What can we learn about it? Sorry, let's get out of here. Let's do E. F. Can we examine it? B. All right, let's do inventory first of all. Oh, get out of here. Inventory. Let's go down to this and press E and see if we can learn anything about it. All right, well, it's just better. Just generically better. F. B. All right. Z. Close equipment. All right, that is the level. Can't do anything with him anymore. I assume you can't use him further. Can't use that corpse for anything nefarious. Desecrate it in some way. I don't really want to. I just checking to see if you can. All right, let's press C. Let's get some shit repaired. We've got some money. Let's repair our leather greaves. Leather greaves. How do I do this? Repair this thing. You may decide how much to pay me, and thus decide the amount of... So it costs 1 gold per repair, it looks like. If I give him 13, shouldn't... I'm guessing. Is it 17 out of 30? Can we give him 13? Yep. Your eyes are too slow to keep up with his hands, but soon he smiles proudly and says, good as new. Damn Skippy. Let's take a look at that. E. Oh, I guess it's not good as new. It's better than it was. Alright, I'm not going to repair anything else right now. We still don't know quite how to use the bow. I'll tell you what. I'm loving this game. Loving it. Capital L. Italicized. Loving. At least so far. It's just been a very straightforward roguelike. With some different monsters that have some special abilities. That's nice. Not just different stats. Different skills and such. It's pretty exciting. That said, my arm is starting to bug me. So it's time for me to take a break. I'm going to go do a back workout. Do a front workout. That means some push-ups, I guess. Probably not any cardio because I'm feeling kind of lazy. But hopefully cardio. And then if there's still time before my wife gets home from work, I'm going to jump back in and play another round. We'll see. But we're going to save it here. This is the December 31st video. So although it's probably not New Year's yet, this is the last day of 2018. We've had a hell of a year so far in Rogue Love. It's our first year, of course, our first several months, as a matter of fact. But we've looked at a lot of great games. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey so far. This has been a fun little enterprise for me. Hope it has been for you as well. And I'll see you tomorrow, a.k.a. I will see you in 2019 with more Frozen Depth action. All right, guys. How do we... Well, I'm saying this as if I know how to get out of this. You can save this, right? Quit without saving would be capital Q. Glad we didn't try that. Let's try G. Capital G to save the game. And then presumably then Q? Let's find out if we fuck everything up. Press the key to exit. G to save the game. Do you want to save and quit? Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. Don't press Shift Q. Hopefully it gives you a prompt at least and says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Okay, we did it. All right, guys, I'm gone. I'll see you in the new year. Have a good one. Goodbye.